Are you thinking about upgrading to a 360 camera? Well, after 6 long years of silence, GoPro finally dropped the Max 2. But is it the 360 king, or just a flashy paperweight with tiny lenses? Today we're diving deep into the GoPro Max 2 versus Insta360 X5, GoPro Max 2 versus DJI Osmo 360, and even throwing in a wild card with the Qoocam 3 Ultra. All without boring lifestyle montages, influencer surfboards, or suspiciously photogenic dogs. Okay, maybe one dog just for science. First off, let's talk size and weight. The GoPro Max 2 is officially the smallest 8K 360 camera on the market, edging out the DJI Osmo 360 in portability, but still slightly heavier than the Insta360 X5. 10 grams might not sound like much, but in action sports that's basically the difference between carrying a granola bar or a dog treat. Kimchi insists on testing both. Design-wise, the Max 2 finally ditched the offset lenses for center-aligned lenses, which is huge for stitching quality. And yes, the lenses stick out more than a kid asking for candy at Halloween. But there's a method here: replaceable lenses. That's right, GoPro Max 2 replaceable lens versus Insta360 X5. The Max 2 takes the crown in ease of use. Twist, snap, boom. ND filters or upgrades are a breeze. Insta360 X5 has replaceable lenses too, but the Max 2 makes it feel like child's play. Mounting options: GoPro keeps it classic, standard GoPro mount, 1/4 inch tripod and magnetic mount. No internal storage like DJI. But hey, you can always carry another micro SD, or a small sandwich if you're feeling adventurous. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Image quality. Straight up, GoPro Max 2 image quality versus Insta360 X5 is a close race. GoPro nails color accuracy, while Insta360 has that annoying purple tint, and DJI leans green. The Max 2 also shines in dynamic range, holding detail in shadows better than the X5, though the Qoocam 3 Ultra quietly flexes with over 14 stops of DR. Sharpness. At first glance, DJI Osmo 360 looks sharper, but that's digital sharpening, aka Instagram face filter for your video. GoPro Max 2 keeps it natural. No halos, no weird edges, just pure unfiltered pixels. GoPro Max 2 sharpness versus Insta360 X5. Max 2 wins for anyone who likes reality, not over-processed footage. Pixel to pixel, Max 2 is true 8K 8432 by 4246, while X5 and DJI Osmo 360 need to upscale to 7680 by 3840. That extra resolution matters when you're editing in post. Throw in ProRes support and 300 megabits unstitched fisheye, and suddenly GoPro Max 2 ProRes versus Insta360 X5 looks like Max 2 is running the professional workflow marathon solo, while Insta360 is still tying its shoelaces. But hold your horses, low-light performance is where GoPro Max 2 stumbles. Anything above ISO 1600 gets noisy and messy. The X5 isn't perfect, but manual mode saves the day. DJI Osmo 360, king of ISO 6400. GoPro Max 2 low-light performance versus Insta360 X5. GoPro loses, and DJI is casually sipping tea on the throne. Stitching. Max 2 finally gets center-aligned lenses, improving distance stitching. Up close, X5's AI stitching still wins. Stabilization. All three Max 2, X5 and DJI are rock solid. You can ride a one-wheel, chase a dog, or shake your camera like a Polaroid, and they'll all keep the horizon in check. 360 photos. Max 2 only gives you 29 megapixels, no RAW or HDR. DJI Osmo 360 shoots a jaw-dropping 120 megapixels internally stitched photos. Qoocam 3 Ultra supports DNG8 and HDR for professionals who want true image fidelity. Sorry Max 2, Insta360 X5 and DJI, this is one arena where raw pixels win. Now for the elephant in the room, overheating. GoPro Max 2 warms up faster than your laptop on Zoom, shutting down around 20 minutes in hot environments. Insta360 X5, cool as a cucumber. DJI, still recording, probably laughing at your panic. GoPro Max 2 overheating versus Insta360 X5. Not ideal, but manageable if you don't plan to film the Sahara in July. Price check. Max 2 $499, about $50 cheaper than DJI Osmo 360 or Insta360 X5. Accessibility. You can pick it up at any Best Buy without calling China. Quality. Classic GoPro build and customer service. Verdict time. If you want accurate color, solid dynamic range, natural sharpness, true 8K pixels, replaceable lenses, and professional ProRes workflow support, the Max 2 is your action 360 camera. But if you're hunting for low-light king, ultra-high-res 360 photos, or 50 FPS 8K slow motion, DJI Osmo 360 still reigns supreme. In short, GoPro Max 2 versus Insta360 X5, color and post-production wins for GoPro. Low-light and AI stitching sometimes favor X5. GoPro Max 2 versus DJI Osmo 360. Max 2 is smaller, more convenient, cheaper. DJI is low-light and photo powerhouse. So is GoPro Max 2 the 360 king after 6 years? Almost. but it's a slightly sweaty, lens-flared, gorgeous little king that still makes you laugh.